Hello and welcome, this is Victor. In this video, we're going to continue with our journey through Tom Clancy's Division 2 first run of Battle for Brooklyn. And today we probably are going to be finishing this DLC. From what I read, this could be our very last mission for this DLC, even though we have some spots that are not open yet, but I assume that they are just activities. So far, we have done a few missions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 missions already, and we are now down to the 7th mission. So it's been quite fun. There's a lot of missions going on. I thought there was only like 4, but then there's almost double. So I'm pretty excited about it. As I said, this video walkthrough, I don't actually play this ahead of time, so this is the very first time I play this mission, and I haven't really watched anyone playing it, so that means that it is going to be all new to me. This is probably, like I said, will be the last mission. That means that it could be the hardest mission, but we'll see. Before we go, just a very quick gear set check. I'm using still the kind of like the gunner striker build. Things are pretty much the same. I didn't change too much. For the modifier, I'm just using the one that kind of benefits the most from having non-blue. I could have gone with the tech link, but I guess like a little bit of survivability is always welcome, especially my armor is less than 1 million. Anyway, so I'm pretty comfortable with this set, even though sometimes it can get a little bit hectic, especially when there are enemies surrounding me, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, so without further ado, let's very quickly fast travel to our the last main mission, which is called the Army Terminal. So we'll be fighting cleaners. That also means that we will most likely be fighting against the Purple Flame and also probably the Terran of Purple Flame as well. So let's do this. Probably there will be some cutscenes coming, in and out. So we'll see how it goes. Probably we'll review more things, I guess. All right. So we have discovered Army Terminal, and this is going to be our first time of playing main mission, Army Terminal, and in a challenging level of difficulty. So let's do this.
The Cleaners leader is confirmed at the Army Terminal. Danvers is your priority. Take out the hostiles and figure out what the hell he's been planning.
Hostiles detected.
All right. So again, as I said before, there's a lot of new apparel things. They don't really change too much, just appearance, but always nice to have. But I like what I have, so I never really have a reason to change them. Anyway, so now we are here. Let's set up a Stinger Hive and our usual stuff. Not sure if we know where the spawn point is, but we'll find out, I guess, soon enough. So definitely there's one over here, on the left-hand side. There's even more. Okay. Again, I guess we can move a little bit further in, but it's all right. The good thing about assault rifle is that it's fairly the stability is fairly good. I think it's not as good as the LMGs in general, but in terms of stability and overall thing, I think assault rifle is something that I like to be using in a lot of builds, I would say. All right. So moving on, there's a one spawn point so far for challenge at level of difficulty at the very least.
Hostiles detected.
Alright, so keep going.
Flame accelerant detected.
Alright,
Destroy their Purple Flame supplies, Agent.
so there's a place to go up. Let's go up. Usually going up would be a good place to go, but I don't know if this is the case here. We'll find out, I guess. I'm gonna drop a stinger hive down there. This might not be a good spot to be. I should have covered that over there, but we'll see. I guess a stinger hive would be better if we throw it down below. But there might be more than one spawn point, right? So okay, well there's one spawn point down below. One spawn point we just faced like now behind my agent now. So let's try to play with this a little bit to let our assault rifle the assault drone, a striker drone, to regenerate a little bit. All right, so let's finish this guy, and I guess we can destroy the flame supply. So that's
Weak point destroyed.
So that's one. There is two over here.
Weak point destroyed.
Alright. What do we have here? Well, at the very least, there's no timer for that, which I appreciate. Sometimes having a timer is not very helpful. Maybe there's some downstairs. We might as well come here, pick up some loots. And pick up Stinger Hive. I would guess that once we finish that weak points, this gate is going to open. Okay, let's see what else. So I guess we're looking for something that looks like a pipe with a valve involved. That's that one we finished. Let's go back up. Alright, so that's two. Do we shoot that one game? No. So what else can we do? So we're here. I suppose we can go to the other side. So let's try the other side. Alright. So this is where we came from. Can we go to side? Nope. Okay, let's keep looking. That's not a pipe. So we are looking for two more something probably look like this, right? But so far I don't see anything. Trying to find a place I can shoot at. So it doesn't seem to be anything. So this doesn't work. How about I shoot through the gate? How about that? Oh, that looks like one. Yeah, there's one.
Weak point destroyed.
Okay, so there's one more. How would that look like? I don't suppose it's going to be outside. So we destroyed one. How about this guy? This is not one of them. I think I shot this one. So there's this guy. This is a box. This is not it. It's not it. How about this guy? There we go. So there's one here. There's one there. There's one there. And there's one there. So for those of you who are trying to figure it out, that will be it. So you can go at the bottom level, do two of those, and at the top level, do two of them. Alright. So let's listen to something.
Grant is effective. His deepfakes are perfect. He is highly creative and very good at managing his team without getting angry. However, I am concerned with how attached he is getting to Violet. There may be a liability there. He doesn't seem to be fully attached to reality.
Okay. So short recording. Then we will climb through this and probably some more fight. This is a bigger area.
Hostile radio intercepted.
Ooh. I shouldn't be doing this.
Seal the gates and activate the defenses.
Okay.
All key personnel report for extraction. This is not a drill.
Key personnel? Agent confirmed. Danvers is on site and on the move.
Yeah, okay. So the gate is open.
Active turrets detected.
Alright, so there's a turret. That means that we will have to disable something. That also could be a tough part. So first of all, you need to find... Okay. So one thing is we realize that we can use... Oh, we found... I think we found one. Has to be a better way to do it.
Additional turret still online.
Okay, so...
Generator located nearby.
We'll find generator. So there's one... Okay, so that's that. We need to again follow the yellow line. So we are now being affected by the purple flame. You can see that in my... but I think the better way is to do this first. And then figure out where the generator is. Okay. So there's one here. We need to find a generator. So it goes at the back. I think I see it. Okay, so there's one here.
Hostile defenses disabled.
So this is good. We finished 2 of them. And I guess the Stinger Hive location is also pretty good. It's not the best, but we have more than one spawn point, so that cannot be helped. Oops. So I'm still being affected by purple flame. That's probably the second one.
Hostiles detected.
Right. So there's more hostiles. So it's over there. Oh, looks like a big guy. Okay. That's definitely some purple flame going on. I think what we need to do is to run around a little bit further. Be more nimble in this sense. Okay, so there are weak points, so we can take advantage of that.
Agent, additional hostiles detected.
Alright, so before we go, let's do some looting and see if we can figure out the... Oh, okay. So it looks like there is a little bit of cooling down for the purple flame after once you're outside of the battle. So this is good.
Agent requesting.
Right, so I said, so follow the yellow line. The first one, the first thing is here. This is the first location to stop the first guy. And then, excuse me for a second, I think there's some sort of like, there we go. Yeah, so like I said, for some reasons, an update. So there's another one that is here. So for some reasons, there's an update for the Ubisoft Connect thing. And then from time to time, it will all of a sudden shift or get the focus of the window to the app, and then it slows down every other app, including the game itself. So I don't know why this is doing it. It's not very pleasant. It just slows down the thing. But I guess we just need to get our focus back over here. All right. So let's keep going. So I guess we need to jump off over here. And can go back up. All right. All right. So with that, let's try to find a vantage point over here, like here, and with make sure that they don't get too close. So there's one spawn point from behind that place, which is okay. I guess the Stinger Hive is placed in a pretty good location this time. Alright. Okay. There will be more coming. There's one.
faster and find the target.
Okay. Alright, so let's see. Let's pick up some stuff over here. The trophies.
Lockdown protocols initiated.
Okay. Found like a trap.
You're gonna have to find another way out. You can't go back the way you came.
Compromised electrical panel detected
So
nearby.
there's this. Let's try it. Let's open something. Alright. So yellow box, yellow top,
Take them out.
yellow wire.
Deploy.
Seems to be the way we can.
Lactase? What the hell are they doing here?
Yeah.
We're
What?
taking orders from Danvers. That explains Violet. This is not good.
Oh, interesting. Oh yeah, there's a scout thing going on. Ah, interesting. Okay, so okay. Is there a turret or something? Can I destroy the turret so I can secure the area? Okay, so let's do it. So I guess the scout mission is to just kill off. I don't suppose this can be finished. I just need to go around it. Well, while we're here, let's take a look at our loots. Right, so we'll just continue.
Unable to bypass electronic lock.
Okay, well,
You really don't want us to see what's on the other side of that door, huh? Agent, find a way to unlock that door.
okay, so we'll do one over here. So this is convenient. We have the scout mission. Apparently, this is going to be the one that basically just eliminate black tusk. So we are doing exactly like that, just in the mission. So it's not something that we have to do. I remember there are some scout missions that is pretty tricky in a sense that you will have to do things like use a very particular like weapon, you have to use a sniper rifle, and then it turns out that not all sniper rifle is actually usable, and or you use some sort of explosive thing to actually be able to meet the requirements for this. So this is a little bit simpler. You just need to eliminate black tusk, so doable. All right. Okay, so I don't suppose that you can go through here. It's gonna go override something. Pick up some trophy on our way.
Portable device detected.
So let's see what they have. Probably something about black tusk.
It's vindictive and full of rage. We can use that to our advantage. She is very bright and was in all the right places. Faking her death was really her idea. Grant was happy to help, but it was really her vision. She wanted to do the most damage possible. While Grant may be disconnected from reality, Sarah might be too connected. Her pain is palpable, and her capacity to lie is dangerous. I would not recommend working with her beyond our mission here in Brooklyn.
Okay. Something about Sarah. Okay, so we pick up, I guess, something, or take something away. And try to plug it in on the other side, I guess. Oh, this is not it. Wrong move. Okay, I need to override it. So we pick up something. And what are we supposed to do next? So we put it back here. So just follow the yellow cable. Okay.
Access panel available nearby.
So I guess we can now go past this. Not quite yet. Alright, so how do we go over there? Okay, so we come back here, interact. Alright, just block the entrance a little bit. Okay. What do we have here? Right, so we access the panel.
Status update unlocked.
Okay, there we go. I was just about to say why is it still locked. So I guess our drone actually got stuck. Does it? So let's see if our drone can come in. Nice. Alright. No
SMR
respawn.
signature detected.
That means that a boss fight is coming up.
Signature?
Oh, just a small modular reactor. Nuclear reactor.
Alright, let's see how drone can actually follow us. Probably not. So I guess we'll just have to destroy it so that it can actually spawn before we go into the fight.
SMR confirmed. Black Tusk mobile nuclear reactor on site.
That doesn't sound right.
Holy shit. This could solve our power problems. With Penco out of commission, we need a stable
So-
source of power. Agent, secure that reactor.
That looks like a spawn point to me. So we'll just be a little bit careful. Maybe we'll just run over here. Let's do a... No, you don't. No, you don't.
You heard
Huh?
Danvers. Take out the hostile. We can't let them derail the op.
Status update. Reactor unstable.
Damn it. They overloaded the core, now the power's arcing. Agent, you need to stabilize the brake to save the reactor.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll have to use the keyboard to stabilize things. Am I supposed to run over there? Interact?
The power's still unstable. There must be another short somewhere. Keep looking, Agent.
Oh, it's... Oh no, that's not good. Okay, so let's...
I'll deal with that.
Status update. Reactor stable.
run. These things can... Mini tank can explode, so gotta run. Alright. Let's finish that. Let's see if any of our grenade actually helps. So let's...
Agent, you're clear. Keep going.
Alright, so
We need
first
to
boss.
find Danvers and figure out what the hell the Black Tusk are up to.
Alright, let's see if there's any loot that's useful. Not much. Alright, so how about this? So we can donate this, guys. Alright. Pick something up on the way. Including the restock. So another air seal spaces, so let's try to reload our...
You're a good soldier. You should join us. Don't you want to be on the right side of history?
Alright, so we're gonna continue with the run. So far we have spent about 20 minutes.
They're approaching the courtyard. Get into position and stop them. We're almost ready to deploy.
So say we're not doing like super fast or speed run anything crazy, but still we are doing pretty, steady progress. So I would say that this is a longer mission than the previous ones, which is understandable if it is really the last mission for the DLC. So we're gonna... This is fine. We don't need this, and we'll just destroy this for parts. All right, let's keep going. Follow the power line. Let's find the power line first, right? Yeah, there's some. Let's pick up something. So I switched back to Scorpio because I realized that I haven't actually optimized it.
Hostiles detected.
So I see a possible spawn point over there. Black Tusk airburst is actually quite nasty. Right, so there's also spawn point here.
Heads up! EMP!
I don't like that. All right. All right. So that's one. There's a few more coming up. So right now our mission or our task, its goal is to secure the courtyard. So I guess.
Agent, we got a nuclear reactor powering something that is ready to deploy. Follow that power line.
Oh.
Has Theo shown you what's in the box yet? You trust him so much you're willing to die for him. But do you even have a clue what he's been cooking up in that basement bunker of his?
Alright. There's a lot of things to pick up, so why don't we just loot a few more things how we are going. For a challenging level of difficulty, I don't expect to be anything crazy. So I guess it's mostly for parts and whatnot instead of like something that is like a high value or anything that's worth keeping, at least for now. I'm gonna look around for the power line. Honestly, I still don't see the power line. Yeah, there's some stuff over here. We can probably circle back. Alright, let's pick up some loot on our way. There's a lot of restock, a lot of like those armor kit and whatnot. So it looks like there's a lot of like, a fight is coming up. Let's do this.
Scan complete. Multiple Black Tusk warhounds detected.
Oh hi. Oh,
Status offline.
this is bad. Warhounds is
Cheating for a warhound.
kind of like my kryptonite, to be
What are we
honest.
doing here?
Search this sector.
Okay. So this one, let's destroy this.
Black Tusk workstation on encrypted network detected.
Agent, have Anna hack the workstation.
Of
Maybe
course.
we'll have intel to help us figure out what the Black Tusk are doing.
Can we destroy this guy first? Immute? Okay, well, that's bad.
Download initiated.
That could be sad. We'll see how it goes.
Hostiles incoming.
Like I said, Warhounds and Black Tusk is kind of like my build's kryptonite.
Agent.
So we'll see.
warhound activated.
So we'll see if we can actually do it in one go. Especially when it is immune, right?
50% complete.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Did not mean to shoot the monitor.
Agent. Warhound activated.
Alright.
Download complete.
Agent, disable any remaining workstations. The Black Tusk will love that.
Okay, there's some sort of workstation I need to destroy. Well, I'm glad that at least we can actually destroy them. Sometimes I have this weird shield or anything.
Workstation destroyed.
Okay. And there's probably a few of those.
Workstation destroyed. Workstation destroyed.
One thing I did notice is that when you are fighting against Black Tusk or missions with Black Tusk, there's a lot of components that you can loot. So I guess it's kind of like a little bit of acknowledgement that they're working with tech and whatnot. So the most thing that you're looting is going to be equipment stuff.
Workstation destroyed.
I've analyzed the intel you recovered. Not only are the Black Tusk developing new equipment here with the Purple Flame, but they're shipping most of it out of state. There's another file here that's still encrypted. Running a program now to figure out what they're hiding.
Alright. So the one that I just picked up, the Vector small machine gun, used to be a really good weapon back in the Division 1. Like, it's something that, you know, I think it's not an exotic, but then it's a very powerful weapon. Obviously, I'm glad that I see it still here in the Division 2, but it's not as powerful or I guess useful.
Hold the work. This is the last transpo.
I did have a build using that because they do have a named weapon based on this weapon called the Cold Winter, I think, or something Winter, and it's a pretty good.
Hostiles detected.
Because it's still a very high RPM weapon. So, a Dark Winter, now I remember. Okay, that's more, you see there's more apparel things that get picked up. Right, so we'll secure the area. Okay, let's see if there's anything we can climb or... Not much. Alright, so let's just take a little quick look around. There's hopefully no spawn point. We'll just cover our grounds in front of us. And let's start. Alright. So of course they are coming not from doors but from above. So we'll see. Okay. So there's one from here. There's some from here. So left and right. Also from door. And there's a warhound. That's a purple flame warhound. I think if you can see that little fire thing. Alright. So there's more enemies going on there. Right.
Disconnect the backup power supply and get ready for liftoff. Grant, get on that helo with the scientists.
Agent, get to the roof.
Okay, let's get to the roof then. Alright, so far so good. Not trophy. Well, since we're getting up to the roof, that means that there's nothing that we don't need to pick. Like we can, well, we'll just pick up everything over here because I don't think we will be coming back to this area. By the time we come back, even if we do, it will be over. So let's pick up all of the trophies. Get ready. Have our Stinger Hive load up, and our striker drone refreshing.
Manny's a good man. I think you've been surrounded by good people for so long, you've forgotten what a snake looks like.
Right, so remember we saw this guy. That means that we're kind of circling back, make a very big U-turn, and then we now go to the roof. Probably some helicopters going on, and you know those things. All right. So far we have been playing about 30 minutes. Again, it's a pretty long mission, which I appreciate. But I think we are approaching the end of this. All right, so wrap up. Remember there was a mission that you can somehow climb, and then there's a little hidden key over here. I don't suppose this is it. So we're gonna continue to run. Nope, there's one more jacket or apparel that you can pick up. It's a climb, and there's another climb.
Electrical hazard detected.
Oh, that means that we need to shoot some yellow boxes. Most likely. Alright, so we're gonna restock. Alright, so this could be tough. We'll see. Look at all these.
I need to go back through the intel. There's schematics. The cables must be connected to one of these experiments.
Yeah. That doesn't look right. So you can go up. I suppose there's something that you must do over here besides shooting things. There's another thing you can go up. Let's go up as well. And there's also this. So I don't suppose you can go further up. So I think this is going to, I hope that it's going to help me. Because this could also be something that used to hold off your enemy, right? So we'll see how it goes. Now we need to reach the rooftop. So let's try to reach the rooftop. Probably here. It's not that. Something over here. But doesn't seem to be showing me anything. Okay, so that's not here. Let's find a way to go up to the rooftop. So we went up here, we shot something, and then we reached this door, but this door doesn't open up. So there's a little bit of puzzle over here, I guess. So let's climb up here. So remember this box? We didn't see anything. Maybe, just maybe, there's something to shoot. Oh, we go. We see the green. All right. Okay, so that's that. So we do need to secure the area instead of just running. Alright, so there's more on the other side. There's that 2 spawn point, one is over there. I wonder what that was. Okay.
We ready for liftoff? Almost. Just need to do a few safety checks and we're ready to go.
That's a little bit necessary.
Get to the roof. If they lift off, we'll lose Danvers.
So look at this. So it looks like that there is a little puzzle to solve so that this will open. These are just gears and stuff. I don't think they're gonna do much, and there doesn't seem to be anything we can shoot, I guess. So I guess we can just pass it for the sake of time, and I don't think that will affect our mission at all. So what we need to do is go up to the rooftop, see if our drone can actually follow us this time. Sometimes they do. So we'll see how it goes. Just need to give it a little bit of time to catch up. What was this? Okay, let's go. I can hear helicopters now. I hope that it's just the helicopters instead of a quadcopter. That would be a tough fight. Okay, so alright. So there's a lot of things to loot, to be honest. I'm surprised. Not saying that they are super useful, but that stuff. It kind of reminds me, this stage kind of reminds me of the DARPA
Okay,
mission.
seriously. What the hell needs this much power?
Alright. Yeah, that's remind for the DARPA mission. You go up the rooftop, and then at some point you will start fighting 2 quadcopters actually. I remember there was one time they start having the modifier, and then when you set the modifier active, the enemy actually their armor will regen, and we went so bad that the quadcopter actually regenerates the shield that you can actually not finish it. So that was frustrating. I think I read someone in the internet saying, "Hey, you just need to turn it off." And I think that was how I did it, because it just I stood there, you know, having a DPS build for like maybe a good 30 minutes. The quadcopter just never goes down to half-life, so that was frustrating. So I just had to turn it off.
Excellent. Route is clear. We We should reach the target in 15
Alright.
minutes.
So I guess I'll just run to the up.
Oh, fuck. They have a Zeppelin.
What is a Zeppelin?
All personnel
Led
still on the
Zeppelin? I
ground.
know.
Get to the roof and stop that agent.
Okay, let's try to go
No.
take the
They're arming purple flame
higher
bombs on the
ground.
Zeppelin. They're doing final checks for the attack on the bridge. Watch out, Agent! The Zeppelin just fired a purple flame bomb and it's targeting the roof.
That's not good.
I got one right over there.
That is actually an interesting spot. Let's try this spot. Okay, so that is not a good thing. I don't think... Are we going to fight that thing? I don't know. Let's see. So there are some wires going on. I think there will be some sort of like tracing and shooting and stuff. This is not good. Really, this is not good. Is it trying to tell me that this might be a good spot to be? That would be cool.
Hostile striker drone detected.
Ooh, not good. You know, I do feel that a attack field might be actually a better, maybe a better fit for this mission. To be honest, instead of just a pure gunner DPS field, but it's too late to change, right? So. That is convenient.
Inactive surface-to-air missiles detected.
Okay.
Anna, blow that fucker out of the sky.
Okay.
The Zeppelin's on the move.
So commandeer.
Accessing surface-to-air missiles.
Okay. So I don't know.
Laser marauder detected.
Of course there is a rudder. So Zeppelin, so I need to destroy this thing while I guess. Okay, let's find that thing. So is it here? Nope.
25% complete.
So where is the
Terminal offline.
Shit. Agent, re-engage
Okay.
the hack.
So there's okay, we'll need to go up, I guess. Oh, this I remember there's a lot like there was kind of it's very frustrating to be honest. It's the rocket and everything. It's just not a good thing. So we'll do our best. Hopefully
Sam coming online.
we will can we destroy it? I guess we just have to so to what is that thing? Is it a laser beam? So what I learned is that the way to do this fight this quadruptor is actually shoot the propellers
Back up
first.
the Zeppelin security systems and flight plan.
Ooh.
We've got a small window where it will be in range of the SAMs.
That's not good. And I don't understand why my drone is not. There we go.
Terminal offline. Laser marauder destroyed.
Oh, let's pick this up. And we need to go back. Yes, I think so. We need to go back. And we have this. Let's make use of our Stinger Hive. We are on a timer too, so let's try to not spend too much time.
Sam coming online.
We need to take out the roads before they get the SAMs back online.
75% complete.
Yeah. So they do come from that little box. I guess there's a elevator or some sort. Alright, we do need to find a little bit of ammo, I think. I figured that at the very last we're gonna do
Sam
some
online. Console is unlocked and ready for agent to target and launch.
boss
Come on,
fight.
Agent. Get that son of a bitch Danvers.
Okay, so what are we doing?
I see him. Neutralize.
Alright. So it involves a lot of running and dashing and everything, but okay, so I need to go into this little thing. Okay, so cutscene.
Holy shit. You did it. You saved us.
You killed Danvers. Thank you, Agent. That fucker can burn in hell.
Intel detected on laptop.
So before we go there, let's just donate some stuff, because even though I did not read anything about... Oh, there's some ammo pickup. Is that over there? On the other side. Even though I did not read anything about... I don't think I climbed that high. You know, the mission. Honestly, I have never seen anything about this mission. But I did read something about this might be the last mission, and also there might be a exotic weapon drop. Or gear drop, sorry. So we'll see how it goes.
They didn't suspect anything?
They leave rogue tech lying around everywhere. No one's gonna miss a box or two.
Ah, lucky us. The other thing?
No way.
Now we'll be disappointed.
Oh, there's nothing I can do. There's only one key to the vault where they keep the Amherst printer. That key is on a chain around Theo's neck. Only person who might be able to get it is Moral.
Can you recruit her?
No. She loves him too much to betray him. We just have to be patient. Last time we went out of town, he gave the key to Candle. Much easier to get the key off the dock than an agent.
Well, let's give him a reason to get out of town.
Agent, clear the site and signal Bell for extraction.
Okay, so there's something to pick up here. Nothing spectacular. Buy a flare for extraction and see how it goes. There might be a cutscene coming up as well. Let's do it. Alright. So what you've seen, what's shown on my screen on the top right, it did say that there's an achievement going on and liberate all the missions of Brooklyn that signifies the end of this DLC. So maybe there's another cutscene going on now that, you know, we know that people are eyeing on Theo's key. And let's see what's happened. Should we wait? Or okay, so there's a side mission. Report to bridge. Let's report to the bridge. Alright. So, I guess we're gonna talk to Theo. Before we do that, so there seems to be no exotic drop yet. So, I might be mistaken, but we'll see. So, another cutscene.
Hey! You didn't tell her it was here? What the fuck is wrong with you, Theo?
Show me.
Remember, it's just a tool.
It's only a weapon in the wrong hands.
That bullshit is gonna get us killed.
Don't be ridiculous. See? Nothing to be afraid of.
You used this to make the Eclipse virus.
No, we don't do anything like that anymore.
For now.
We only use the printer for vaccines, meds, and research, or I'm out.
The Eclipse was research.
Not my research. We need this printer. With Syrah and the clinic gone, I need this printer.
But the printer puts a target on our backs.
No, it doesn't. And even if it did, there's always going to be a target, so the printer makes us a slightly larger target. It's worth the risk.
But they came for the printer. Look, you left that key around my neck, and you never thought to tell me what it was protecting? You know what, Theo? Fuck you. You put me and my family in danger again, and for what?
You know what?
Maybe you should stop pissing in Cal's eye, and he'll stop trying to stand on your fucking neck.
She has a point. We need pertussis vaccines. You bring them to me when you're done.
Hoskins will get over it. She has to. We can't let the Black Tusk get their hands on the printer. They already have the bioreactor. I mean, what does she expect me to do? Hand this over to Manny at the White House? That is insane. No. With Candle here and the good she can do with it, this is the best place for the printer.
That looks like a 3D printer, to be honest. Anyway, so I guess that's it. So there is a newfound footage. Maybe we should play. Maybe it's actually the same thing we just watched. So we'll see about that. Okay, let's make sure that we don't miss anything over here. Let's try to play. Oh, that's the same thing. Okay, so we can just skip it. All right. So now we are here. We kind of like know what Brooklyn has. We kind of stop Black Tusk something about something. But I guess that's it. Well, there are still a few unexplored places which we can have another stream to go. But as you saw, that will be the last recording for the mission, the first run. This probably will be just control points and other activities. I do intend to open up all of the maps, but yeah, that's kind of like. So what next? We don't know what next. We can't talk to Theo, and that's kind of leave us hanging a little bit. Anyway, so this mission is definitely longer from start to end. It's about 15 minutes if you include all the cutscenes and whatnot. It's not that crazy. At least there's not a lot of like immune. How do you call those? Like those. I remember there's one mission where you have those war dogs with like shields that you have to turn off something for just a brief moment for the shield to get off to lower a little bit of health, and then you have to repeat like 3-4 times. That was frustrating, but at least we didn't have that this time, which I appreciate. Did push the story a slightly little bit, but not much. I'm still trying to figure out the Kelso and the Keena's story part, and it doesn't seem to tell us much about that. But anyway, so that's the main goal of today is to finish off that mission, which is the last mission of the DLC, Battle for Brooklyn, and we did it. And it's called Army Terminal. I thought that there would be a exotic drop of a mask, not the Tinkerer, but there's another one. But unfortunately, it doesn't do that. Maybe it's actually part of the manhunt. I don't know. But I'll keep an eye. I do know that Tinkerer is one of the things that they drop when you are doing do the climax mission, which is the last mission of your manhunt. Technically, you can get it with any level of difficulty from what I read, but the issue is that it's a random drop, and the only guarantee that you can, the only guarantee you have is if you finish the climax mission with the mastery level of difficulty, which I read is actually slightly higher than heroic, but not as hard as legendary. I don't know if that's the case. I think it's pretty hard. I tried last time. So maybe my build wasn't for that. Maybe it's supposed to be done by several people. I don't know. But I'm very keen on getting that Tinkerer mask because of the abridged talent. But I don't think I can finish the mastery level by my own. Maybe I will. So I'm hopeful that I hope that I will get it through just a random drop if I play enough. And if there's one time that they do have a mask, more increased loot for the mask thing here and there. Anyway, so I think that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching me. To Dan over here. Hope you still enjoy watching me playing this game as much as I enjoy playing. I hope you I hope you enjoy watching me this game, watching me to play this game as much as I enjoy playing this game. I don't know where the next new push of the storyline is going to be. Maybe a little bit in the Manhunt. Since the DLC only got dropped in May, I don't see that there will be any new DLC coming up in the near future, at least in this year. The so-called Division 3 is not likely to happen anyways. They were, when they started to talk about, oh, it's going to happen in late 2025, but it's not. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be that way anymore. Maybe it's 2026. I don't know. But we'll see. Hopefully they are still working. I think they are still working on it, but it's slower than a lot of us would have hoped. Anyway, thank you so much for being with us today, with me today. I hope you have a great rest of the day with wherever you are, and I hope to see you soon again. Stay well, be well, and see you next time.